Neyo has two girlfriends. Let's just watch the video, and then I'm gonna give my own commentary. If you don't know who the fuck I am, my name is Sydney G, and I say the real shit. I'm always gonna tell you the goddamn truth, and I am that bitch. Okay, thank you to my millions of subscribers and folks watching this shit. I love y'all. So let's go ahead and let's just watch the video, and I'm gonna get into it.
As an advocate of dating multiple women at once, being married before, what are your thoughts on legalizing polygamy?
Legalizing polygamy? I didn't know it was legal.
It's illegal. You can't get married, but you can obviously have more than one girlfriend.
I feel like in the realm of love and romance, you should let people do whatever the hell they want to do.
Yeah,
Can't see how it's hurting anybody.
exactly. Do you think it should be legalized?
Sure, why not?
Would you fight with the in DC with the lawmakers?
No, because to be honest, I don't need the government to tell me what it is I can and can't do.
Yeah.
It's my personal life. So,
But if you wanted to get married to more than one woman, would you consider doing that? Or would you want to even get married to multiple women?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Depends on the situation. I'm not gonna let it ruin my day.
Okay.
At the end of the day, the people I love know I love them and they love me.
Why don't you write songs about dating multiple women? You're always just like, gassing up one lady at a time when you're writing music.
I mean, the songs come out depending on the situation and the circumstance.
Okay.
This is the first time that I've been in a relationship or situation like this, so
And how is
say
it?
that no songs about it will come to pass. They'll come.
I love it.
I don't force it when it comes to music. It happens naturally. It happens organically.
You recommend the situation you're in now.
No.
Why?
I don't recommend anything to anybody. What works for me might not work for you, and vice versa. So
Girls,
find out what works for you.
can I ask your girls, would you want to get married with two women and Neo? Something you'd be open to? See you guys. Bye. Thank you.
All right, y'all. So, of course, people are acting stupid, being in denial about the state of monogamy and the state of relationships, and the fact that monogamy is the most failed relationship structure in the world. The fact that the norm, and I want y'all to listen to me very clearly on this. Focus on what I'm going to say, and take what Beelzebub told you and what Jesus had said and all that dumb shit that doesn't even exist. Anyway, listen to me and think on it. The norm is not monogamy. The norm is for people to claim monogamy while in fact having multiple partners. Let me run it back. The norm is to claim monogamy. The norm is to, consider unaliving yourself when somebody looks at somebody else. The norm is to pretend and to claim that one is monogamous. I'm talking about men and women. That's the norm. But the norm is to claim that while having more than one partner, aka cheating. So the norm is actually sharing partners. The norm is to actually be in an unethical polyamorous situation. The norm is more than one partner. The real norm, what people are actually doing and practicing, is having more than one romantic relationship or entanglement or sexual partner at a time. When you're married, single, whatever. That's what's actually happening. But the norm is also to act appalled and shocked and surprised and when somebody's doing it. So that's the society that we live in. I don't know very much about Neyo, but I heard he was cheating in his past relationships. So why is it a bad thing if Neyo was living inauthentically, living a life that required lying, cheating, sneaking, and a bunch of other shit, that, and he said, damn, I'm clearly one who wants more than one partner, like 99% of the population of the world, which is why most of everyone has other partners. This is so basic stuff. I don't know why we're so emotional about truth. All right, so he said, okay, I did that. No matter how hard I try, how wonderful she was, I still had the desire for other human interactions, romantic situations. So he decided, I'm going to do this in a way that is actually fair, ethical, honest, and truthful. I'm going to give the women in my life a choice. I'm not going to sell monogamy and then be on a late night creep. I'm going to say, Susan, Samantha, I want you both. Are y'all with it or not? And they were given a choice and they agreed. I don't see any issue with this. Now, I'm a little bored with a bunch of women surrounding a man. I don't know their scenario, but the only way I'll completely condone it is they are too allowed to have other male partners. Because this whole you can have the freedom, but I can't, is some bullshit. But I still can't help but to commend Neyo for living in his truth. He tried monogamy. Many of y'all have tried monogamy many times. And if it didn't work, why it doesn't have to be monogamy or nothing? Why can't it be trying a relationship style that actually goes with human nature instead of against it? It's not a biological thing. It is a cultural thing. And culture has good things, and culture sometimes has things that just cause a lot of problems. Monogamy causes the most killings in all the world. Monogamous culture does. If you look at the number one reason, I don't know if this statistic has changed, but at one point, the reason why people killed people was out of love, jealousy, rage. She was with somebody else. He was with somebody else, so I killed him. He moved on. He was cheating me. She cheated me. That's monogamous culture. Monogamous culture has us in such a delusional state that we feel like we need to hurt someone if they decide to get love or get their needs met elsewhere. And then you say, well, they shouldn't have lied. Well, baby, lying is a part of monogamous culture. Monogamous gives you no room to tell the truth. Monogamous means you need to keep certain part of yourself locked away and the key needs to be thrown away with that person. Monogamy doesn't really leave room for real authenticity. Monogamy is really delusional in a lot of different ways. Monogamy goes against human nature in every way that something can go against human nature, because if it was so natural and easy, then maybe everyone wouldn't fail at it, because you don't know a single person who has been cheated on or cheating. You're looking at this, you probably cheating or thinking about cheating or have cheated or been cheated on. If it's so common, why can't we look at the structure itself and start to make change? I do understand that it's difficult. I too, monogamy is very alluring. You get this one person, it's all about you forever. And it's beautiful. And I think monogamy is great when it is put in the proper context. I think organic monogamy is beautiful. I've had multiple situations where, look, it's just me and you. And it's organic. Ain't nobody else got his attention. Ain't nobody else got my attention. But if and when that changes, I think it needs to be a conversation and we can work through it together. There's no need to break up. You notice how everybody's just hopping around trying to find monogamy when it doesn't seem to work. Do you notice that fat bitches, skinny bitches, BBL bitches, Pentecostal virgins, all the way to porn stars, everybody seems to get cheated on? We're talking about men and women, baby. We're not just talking about women get cheated on. We're talking about the same thing. The rich dude, the fat dude, the church boy, everybody seems to get cheated on. Nobody can seem to find everything they need in one person. Have you ever thought that maybe it's because that ain't the way it's actually set up? You ever think that maybe we should stop looking at the people and look at the system in which we are looking at relationships? Like, have we ever looked at the fact that it is okay to unlearn something? Take your stuff slow. I get coaching with Progressive Love Academy with Kenya Stevens and Rakim Saku and get that coaching, because it's just, honestly, I don't know when we're going to stop thinking that we can only have a relationship one way. I don't know why we think that. Why do we feel like in every other area of our life we can have multiple people that we love and give multiple attention and have multiple relationships except for romance? That doesn't make any sense. You have multiple best friends and you love them differently, but the love and the loyalty and the commitment is still there. You have a group of best friends. You got Stacy. When you want to get into something spiritual, you talk with Stacy about it. When you want to go busting the nigga tire out his car, whatever it is, you go talk to Stephanie. You have different friends for different reasons, and you wouldn't trade any of them. You're not monogamous in your friendships. I remember it was something that said, some girl said, hey, my friend cheated on her man, so I had to stop being her friend because she did it to him, she would do it to me. That's ridiculous. You have freedom of variety in your friendships, but you're locked down and all stifled in the monogamous culture. It's completely different. Plenty of people are great, loyal friends, but cheat because it's a completely different dynamic, because there's no social norm that prohibits multiple friendships, so you don't have to sneak around and lie about having another friend. It's not like, I'm supposed to be going to the movies with Stephanie, but I have to lie because I really am going with Rhonda. It's no sneaking, it's no lying culture built into friendships. If monogamy was true, why do you have two parents? Why don't you just have one parent? Because the whole premise of monogamy is you can only love and be in love with one person at a time. You can only desire one person at a time. You know, the sexual feelings only apply to one person at a time. But we know these things are logically not even true and making sense, because if you look at every single area of our lives, we are non-monogamous in every other area. Why do we have one parent? You love your parent, you love your daddy and your mama. You have different relationships with both of them. Both of them bring out different sides of you here. With my father, I can really get into religion and then with my mama, when I'm talking about getting buck wild in the club or whatever, or man problems, I go to her. Does it mean that somebody's inadequate? No, it just means that they're different. And I can love and maintain both of these relationships. Why? If monogamy is just, if love and energy and passion and caring is only a monogamous thing, then why do you have several kids and love all of them? How come I don't give birth to one, and then when the second one is born, I withdraw all of my love from that one and give it to this one? And I withdraw all of the... No, you love all of your children. You love them in different ways based on the personalities and the energy, the connection that you have. Every single bond is different. So I don't see why people act... You got idiots in the comments. The devil, bitch, you are the main... These Bible thumping people, get on my goddamn nerves. Y'all are the delinquents of the world. Y'all are the scum of the earth. These religious folks, these hyper religious people, are the most trustworthy, shisty, idiotic people in the world. You got the nerve to say something about Neyo, and you're literally currently cheating. Do y'all know how many conversations I've had with people who are literally currently cheating? Oh, what? Have an open relationship? Oh no, I can't do that. I mean, I can't do that. Are you cheating now? I mean, yeah, but that don't mean I want to do what you said. So you don't want multiple partners? I mean, I do want multiple partners. Do you have multiple partners right now? I mean, I do have them. I have them. So what are you saying? I don't want to tell the truth about it, though. I like to sneak. But that stuff he doing up there just wrong. I mean, he got them girls out there in the open, and everybody telling the truth, and everybody okay with it. Ain't nobody cheating, and everybody beneficial, and everybody happy. But I don't know why they don't do it like me. I've been sneaking around for years. I got caught and I got shot a few times, because I did. But that's the life of me. It's like, y'all don't make any sense. So I don't have any issue with this. I do like more and more people normalizing non-monogamy, no matter what form it comes in. I love the ethical non-monogamy. I just need more and more people to be honest about it. Now, them women definitely need to be getting other men too. This whole, I will never agree with polygamy, or what a man just get to give everything he wants. It's just so many things wrong with that I'll touch on another video. Because women have have a higher sex drive than men. Women want the same level of desire. I mean, they want variety just like you. All of that, these myths about women and their desires for romance and relationships, and they just want one dick at a time. All that is just complete bullshit. We are the same as you. We want other dick too, other energies too, new relationship energy too. We just are more shamed about it. That's it. So people, I mean, so if you have an issue with this, that's all right, but stop taking it personally, because if you keep getting cheated on, it's not you, it's actually just biology. And I think it's just polyamory and non-monogamy has so many beautiful benefits if you're willing to put in the work. Monogamy wreaks havoc on society in so many ways. A monogamous coach, you don't need to really do any work on yourself. You just simply need to control your partner. I'm jealous and secure and weak-minded, but I don't need to fix any of that. I just need to tell you to stop liking Instagram. I just need to tell you to get rid of all of your friends of the opposite sex that make me feel threatened. I just need to tell you to, I just need to control you. I don't need to look within. Monogamy culture doesn't call for you to look within for your insecurities. Monogamous culture calls for you to blame your partner and to tell them what they need to do differently to make you feel better. But in poly, baby, oh no, it's not that. You're gonna have to check yourself. People can appease you. I'm not trying to say people to give a fuck about your feelings in poly, but the way I practice any kind of relationship, and if it's gonna be poly, it comes with a real deep healing. Like if I'm insecure, I understand I don't own you, and I understand I can't control you. So if I can't own you, control, that means I gotta own and control my own emotions, which is something that monogamy is the complete opposite of. It's no need, and nobody's going to check you on it. Monogamous culture is not going to check you on any of that. They're going to tell you to check your man. Nothing's wrong with appeasing and considering one's feelings, but at the end of the day, the work is not. But monogamous culture doesn't teach you that. Monogamous culture teaches you to it just wreaks so much havoc on your mind. Like instead of it causes divorces, not the person, causes divorces, because I don't really blame people for lying in monogamous relationships because it's set up that way. It's no room for, oh baby, my ex called and I still have feelings. It's no room for, oh my God, I saw somebody at Walmart, I really would love to date them. It's no room for, oh my God, I've met someone I feel a connection with, can we explore this together? There's no room for that. It's just all or nothing thing. And you have to hide that. And then I don't know when we're going to learn that making humans stifle their energy and their emotions and their desires never works. Trying to get humans to stifle and to keep them from doing what they really truly desire it has a history of not working. Nobody actually does it. Nobody does it long term. It causes resentment. People don't understand why you resent people so much. People get with people at the age of 19 and you 40. You ain't never had a threesome before, and you can't believe you told and your husband told you want to do it, and you can't believe he would cheat, and you think you're the victim. No, you need to understand that he's told you about that, and that it is your job to make it happen. In my opinion, this is, and a lot of y'all not going to agree with me, but I really feel like it's my job to make all my man's sexual fantasies come true. Because baby, they gonna get it done anyway. And it's not coming from no insecure shit. It's just human nature shit. How often have we succeeded at stopping humans from getting their needs met, whether it be emotional, sexual, or otherwise? How successful have we been in history of achieving that? You didn't try to put all kind of stupid ass rules in place that mean nothing. We didn't try to shame you. We didn't try to embarrass you. We didn't try to do all this stuff to get humans to stifle and push down their own shit. It comes out in other ways. Opening up marriages have saved them on many occasions. But I'm telling you this right now, it takes coaching, training, a lot of practice. Monogamous culture gets the best of us. We love having a person all to ourselves, but it really is a false sense of security, because since when has slapping the monogamous title on a relationship made it last longer or actually kept the person doing what they want to do? None of this actually works. What I would prefer is to give someone, give as if I can give it, but give someone the freedom to do what they really truly want to do. And then if they choose me, I feel even more special. Baby, you can be with anybody you're going to be with tonight. I want you. Ooh, come and let me suck your dick. I feel a lot better about everything we're doing because you literally chose me. I didn't guilt you into it. Let people be free. I say let people be free and see what they choose. Because when you let somebody do what they want to do, you see what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot of unlearning, and I don't know why, because the thing is, on the other side of this is both people get their needs met. I think the only relationship style that is fair is that anybody ever needs to be talking about is polyamory. That's where everybody has the relationships that they want. It's not a free for all. It's a lot of communication. You have to ease yourself into it. It's definitely something that has to be worked through. I think the first part of being in an open relationship has nothing to do with other people. It has something to do with you and your partner getting real clear on where you are, getting real clear on practicing being honest with each other. Because if your man can't come and tell you anything, then then I think that's really your problem. You have to start with the true emotions, the true feelings. Well, we can't tell people true feelings in monogamy because everything is fucking cheating. Y'all make relationships seem like such a trap. I was literally talking to a friend the other day, and he was saying how one of the reasons why he was upset with his ex-girlfriend is she had too many male friends. And many of y'all here would agree with that. You shouldn't have male friends. That's why nobody wants a relationship. It's a fucking cage. You're not going to tell me who to be friends with. This motherfucking person has been in my life forever. This person helped me to manifest you by helping me to process other maybe heartbreaks and stuff like that. You're not going to come into my life and tell me not to be a friend because you feel away. But that's monogamous culture. Nobody would really check you on that. You have a certain group of people that would actually find issue with somebody saying that girlfriend or wife can't have too many friends of the opposite sex. But that's monogamous culture. It enables and breeds insecurity. It enables and breeds dangerous, flawed, diseased thinking. You really think it's okay to tell your man who they can and can't be friends with? And you come with all these reasons. You're just insecure. I don't care what you say. You're insecure. Now, if the person has been disrespectful to you directly, or you didn't walk in the car with them fucking, okay, okay. Even in the poly situation, if somebody does some shiesty, backhanded shit, and you feel worried about it, okay. But just in itself, but that's what monogamous culture does. Monogamous culture is all about control. It has nothing to do with accountability. Look at love and hip hop. Nobody's working on themselves. They're just working on controlling their man. And when they can't, it's a problem and he's the devil. Well, how about it was the devil that created that even as a style of romance anyway? It's flawed and it's never going to work. And I like what Neyo was doing. Like, nobody's ever shocked that nobody gets cheated on. Like, nobody's ever shocked because it's expected. Again, the norm is to claim monogamy while in fact having multiple partners. So the norm is actually to share. So let's move towards looking at the benefits of actually having it. I mean, and this idea that women don't feel the same way is fascinating. Talk to a woman long enough, she'll tell you, shit, hell yeah, I love two boyfriends. I mean, because women always say, if I could just put him together, but you can't. You know what I'm saying? So I hope the culture just moving out of monogamy. I think we've tried that as the main relationship style for too long, and we've seen it doesn't work. How many, and this doesn't mean give up on relationships. It just means start to kind of unlearn a bit. Some things do need to be unlearned. Again, having monogamous periods, let me tell you how it's going to be. I'm going to close with this. I'm going to make other videos about this. But let me close with this. When I meet my man, it's going to be all about us. I'm not going to lie. I feel like it's going to be some organic monogamy. Again, organic monogamy is beautiful because sometimes you just want to build on y'all. That's fine. I see there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's beautiful. I think you can falling in and out of monogamy is very natural. You can fall in and out of it. Like for the first 5 years, it can be just y'all. Then it can get into something else and get back that it can flow. But trying to make this rigid system where it's just like this for 80 years straight, it's never happened in human history. Number one, it hasn't happily happened. Your grandmother was undersexed, was not getting dick, was not a happy camper in that motherfucking house while she was getting babies had on her. Trust me, I know. So it's like when I meet my man, hey, beautiful husband of mine who's watching this, it's gonna be about me and you for the first however long it's about me and you. I want to build the connection. I do want that undivided attention. I feel like we're gonna be so enthralled with each other that we ain't gonna be thinking about anybody else for however long. But when that changes, we're gonna have the conversation, like, babe, I'm feeling like this, and I'm not gonna leave you. It's no leaving of each other. We're gonna talk about it, work through it, take baby steps, and it can shift. The beautiful thing about non-monogamous, ethical non-monogamy is it's like building an omelet. You can literally design your relationship any way you want, and whenever the design that you had in place, yeah, well, okay, let's transition to this. You can literally reorganize it. It doesn't have to be this like one thing forever. It doesn't have to stay in a way. It's all kind of ways you can be in relationships, and it can still be loving, commitment, loyalty, unconditional love, life partnerships, and marriage, and a non-monogamous commitment. Humans want a combination of freedom and commitment. Haven't you seen that to be true? That's why people don't get rid of their husband when they have their side dude. That's why they keep their stable life at home while they get their excitement over here, or whatever the combination is. You want that commitment. You want the person. You want people committed to you. You want love. And you also want the other things too. But sometimes people just, it ain't in them to give you everything. And that's just okay. And so if you notice, people want the freedom and commitment. I want freedom and commitment. I want commitment. We locked in. It's me and you, ride or die. And I also want freedom to have other men. And he's going to have freedom to have other. That's really what humans have shown you that they desire. That's what you desire when you really think about it. Because you can have that life partnership, all that stuff you love about monogamy, but you can also have something authentic in which you can explore other things and still get unconditional love. And that's what the coach is moving forward, and I'm here for it. Okay. Anyway, that's what I have to say about this. Let me know how y'all feel about it in the comments. I love y'all so very much. Hit me up later. Peace.